People ask me, Carol, how did you pick the winning Powerball numbers? Well, the answer is simple. Reggie Miller, greatest Indiana Pacer of all time and the only person in the history of the universe to ever score 8 points in 9 seconds. I always played Reggie's number, 31. But what am I gonna do with $531 million? I want to give back to Central Indiana, especially during this difficult time. That's why I'm pledging to give away 90% of my winnings. Now I just have to find the best, most impactful nonprofit organizations to donate to.
Carol, Ann Mertlow, CEO of United Way of Central Indiana. Hi, I wanted to thank you first for your generous pledge to help our community, and second, to see if we can get you to come in so we could tell you all about what we do here at United Way. No, we're not an airline. We're United Way. We're a nonprofit that fights for the education, financial stability, health, and basic needs of everyone here in Central Indiana. We change tomorrow, today. And we do it with a mix of our own programs and by partnering with other nonprofits. You will? That's great. Yeah, we can absolutely do tomorrow morning. Hey everybody, I've got some really exciting news. The Powerball winner is coming in to see us.
Oh Lord, the crazy knitting lady who's obsessed with Reggie Miller?
And she's coming in tomorrow morning. But it's all good. All we have to do is put everything aside and show her how we work like a team. Woo! Jeff, why are you wearing a mask? You're working from home.
Oh, I'm wearing it in solidarity. Also, I haven't trimmed my mustache in 6 months. It's not ready for prime time yet.
So we've got to find dynamic ways to explain our 6 pillars.
Ann, sorry to disturb, but you got a call. It's Peyton Manning.
Oh, take a message. No, just kidding. I've got to take this call.
What if we write a hip-hop musical like Hamilton to explain everything?
Aaron, we don't have time for that.
That's why I've already tweeted Lin-Manuel Miranda for help. I haven't heard back, but I bet I will any minute.
Actually, I bet data and research as a rap song would be dope. Just think, it could be called ETO, Efforts to Outcomes. OETO, got what I need. Efforts to Outcomes. Most people don't get how sexy data is. I mean, in order for United Way and our nonprofit partners to be successful, we needed to conduct independent data and research projects to unearth what our community needs are. Then, after we implement programs, we need to collect and report data that proves we're making an impact. This analytical approach...
Any minute.
We could write a song about advocacy and public policy. It could be like a jazzy, bluesy power ballad.
We don't have time to write a musical?
We work to influence the governance and funding of critical health and human services for all. Oh yeah, for all. We empower local advocates to directly do we wop wop to directly support practical policies that support the growth of the whole family.
We could do interpretive dance. Initiatives and programs are the direct way we respond to community needs with action. We connect our volunteers with impact initiatives that support the basic needs, health, financial stability, and education of our Central Indiana neighbors.
Hey, I'm Michaela, the finance intern. I don't really say much in meetings, unless I'm really feeling it. Well, what about how days after the first case of COVID-19 in Indiana was diagnosed, We assembled a team of funding partners to help create one of the nation's first local relief efforts, raising nearly $24 million in the first 3 months. How awesome is that?
I have no idea who that is. Who is that?
You know what? We don't need to sing or dance. We don't need to put a hat on a hat. Our hat is awesome. We just need to show this Powerball lady what we do, how we do it, and why we're passionate about serving Central Indiana communities.
Yeah, and when she comes in tomorrow, we should all be knitting.
I am so excited to talk to you about grant making. Yes, we raise money for our nonprofit partners to have the resources to accomplish their mission, but we also make sure they have technology, modernized facilities, and the best staff necessary to support the communities they serve.
It feels so wonderful to be in a room where everyone is knitting. And I just love that man's mustache.
Capacity and engagement is how we connect to our neighbors and corporate partners for our collective work. We offer education and training opportunities to grow nonprofit leaders and match volunteers to the causes that they're most passionate about in the community.
Is that Reggie Miller's book?
Oh, this? Yes, I guess it is. It's actually one of the best books I've read. I finished it last night at 4 a.m. after finishing 5 Red Bulls.
Our sixth and final pillar is thought leadership and convening. No other organization has the talent, resources, and experience to harness the power of donors, advocates, and volunteers, to assemble and lead community conversations, and to coordinate direct action to address the most daunting community challenges.
It's how we were able to respond to COVID-19 so quickly.
And how we were able to provide a virtual education series on racial equity that 2,400 people attended.
So what do you say? United Way of Central Indiana would be honored to have your support.
Well, I know you're all only knitting because I love knitting. No. You're literally just making knots in your yarn with your needles.
I practiced all night and had no idea knitting was so hard.
I can say this, my sister will definitely want to support the United Way.
You mean you're not Carol?
Oh no, I'm Candy. I'm Carol's twin sister. Now, Carol's not getting out much these days because of COVID, but I'll tell her everything you told me. Meanwhile, I'm thinking 31. 31 in honor of Reggie.
31 what?
Dollars per year from me.
Well, thank you. All donations make a big difference in our community.
But I'm going to recommend to Carol that she donate to United Way a different denomination of 31 per year. Something that rhymes with schmillion.
Oh, well, thank you very much.